What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Elo Bandit, and today I have a different video for you. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about why we play this game and why we play Pokemon. Now, the reason that I'm making this video is the fact that I found a stall team that I thought looked fun to use. And I was wrong. I was very, very wrong, because stall is not fun for me. Stall is not fun at all. The team, which I will link in the description, was originally made by Shruggy on Smogon forums, and it was posted to Reddit by JsKingBoo. All of the links to the threads will be in the description, and the team will also be in the description. Now, this team it's a relatively standard stall team. It's what I'm showing right now. I'm rolling the clips of a couple replays I had, and I found out that in addition to hating playing against stall, I also hate playing as stall. Now, I'm not saying that it's not effective, because that's what I really want to talk about, is the fact that there is a huge differentiation, that's a word, between having fun and being successful at this game. Now, for some people, the fun is all in winning, and that's legitimate. For some people, winning is fun, and that's all there is to it. And for some people, there are different metrics for what fun is. For some people, it's not fun to win if you're not playing the way you want to play. For some people, they would rather just take a loss than play with or against stall, because they just hate that kind of game so much. If a game drags on for 60 or 100 or 200 turns, it no longer becomes fun. And the point that I'm trying so hard to make is that this game is about fun. We're playing this game for fun. Oh, sure, winning is nice. And being competitive is nice. We all love being competitive. But at the very core, we are playing this game because we want to have fun. And some people forget that. Now, I want to also talk about what fun is in terms of this game, because I've actually received a lot of feedback along the lines of, your strategies aren't fun for the opponent because they're gimmicky, they're easy to shut down if you know how, otherwise they're overpowered or something, that kind of thing. And it really comes down to what you define as fun. What you think is fun should be what you use. Now, me personally, I find gimmicky strategies extremely fun to use. I love pulling a fast one on my opponent, pulling something crazy out, and then all of a sudden I've got something invincible and they can't touch it. And then they leave a little comment in the Showdown chat like, "Whoa, how did you do that? Are you a hacker?" That kind of thing. That's what makes my day. That's what makes me keep playing this game. And for some people, it's not that. For some people, they hate it. They hate it when people use, different strategies that aren't meta, that aren't something they normally get to play against, because there is definitely a legitimacy to the meta. There's a reason that it has formed the way it has, and it is fun to play meta. Not necessarily like, oh, I can't wait to use another Sharp-Beak Talonflame with my Choice Scarf Rotom. Like, it is fun to play the meta. It is fun to have real solid games where no one's really using anything too crazy, and it just comes down to prediction skill and set understanding and understanding of the meta. And that is totally legitimate also. You can have fun in whatever way you want in this game, and that's what's so beautiful about it. But you also have to understand that other people are just having fun too. When you come up against things that you don't like, it's kinda too bad for you, because they're using what they think is fun, you're using what you think is fun. And maybe they're not. Maybe they're not using what they think is fun. Maybe they're playing only to win. Maybe that's why they're using stall, which I don't know if I've mentioned. I hate stall. But I have pretty good reasoning, I think, for hating stall. I personally have a short attention span, therefore I don't like it when games go on forever. Therefore, it's no longer fun for me. However, I know this about myself, and so I build teams generally to counter the things that I don't like. So if I hate stall, I make sure to always bring, powerful wall breakers, that kind of thing, so I don't get trapped in matches that I really, really hate. And I'm one to forfeit when matches seem like they're going to go on forever. If it becomes a PP stall war, frankly, it's not worth my time for those 20-something points of elo. I can just play another game that will last, you know, somewhere between 10 and 25 turns and get the elo right back. And elo is another thing that is relatively important because it is a measure of your skill. It does fairly accurately give you an idea of how good you are at this game. And for some people, it relates back to fun. They're having fun when they're doing well, when they're proving that they're good at this game. However, that's not the case for everyone. For example, despite my name, I frankly don't care about elo. And that seems like, oh, he's just bad and he loses a bunch of games and he doesn't care. No, it's because I spend a whole lot of games, like a lot of games, hundreds of games, testing strategies, and frankly, a lot of them suck. So I go on massive streaks. And this isn't an excuse. No, I know that if my elo is low, it is my own fault. There is no doubt in my mind about that. However, elo is not a perfect metric of skill. Honestly, it's not. And if you play only for elo, you know what? That's fine. Whatever makes you happy, go for it. Personally, I don't think it's that important. It simply kind of defines what particular sub-meta you're in. And I've played from everything from literally like the thousands, like made new accounts to test stuff, up to top 5. And it's different. It's absolutely different, depending on what elo you're at. But it's honestly not worth obsessing over, in my opinion, because it's not fun for me to be high ranked. That's not impressive. You're not really impressing anyone by saying, oh, look how high ranked I am in Pokemon. No, I think it all comes back down to, are you enjoying yourself? Are you having fun with this game? If not, why are you playing it? Because this game, while it is about winning and it is about being competitive, more than anything else, it's about enjoying yourself because you like Pokemon. Because you put in the time and you think up your strategy that you want to use and you build your team and you do some research, you play test, you tweak your team, and you make it representative of your playstyle. And then you have fun with it. That's the most important thing. Whatever you do, find your niche. If you like gimmicks, use gimmicks. If you like playing the meta, play the meta. If you like playing for only competitively, feel free to use top 6 Pokemon, whatever, in every single tier. Whatever's fun for you. If you like using Volt Turn, if you like using Stall, go for it. I mean, we're all gonna hate you, but if you're having fun, fine by us. And if you want to use, you know, whatever you want, it comes down to your personal preference, and it comes down to if you're having fun with this game. The final take-home message is, don't care what other people think about your sets, about your strategies, about your mindset, about how close to the meta you are, about what tiers you play. Just remember that we are all here for one reason. Flaming stall players.